Well, hello, good morning, and welcome. This is day 2 of coverage here at the 2025 IWWF World Water Ski Championship, coming to you live from Richeto in northern Italy. My name is Tony Lightfoot. I'm sitting alongside Glenn Williams here, and we are going to go wall-to-wall with skiing action in all 3 disciplines today. We've already gotten through a fair amount of the slalom from Slalom Series 10 through to 7, and we're going to do about 3 more series before we transition on to tricks. Here is our running order. Samuli Ronka from Finland, followed by Arno Doric of Belgium, Alexis Kisaglu from the Principality of Monaco, then Mykhailo Mykhailichenko from Ukraine. Then we've got Santiago Correa, then Andrea Pagozzi, also from the Dominican Republic, Vincent Stadelbauer from Switzerland, Thomas Daigle from Canada, Patrick Crisp from Australia, and finally in this Series 6, it's going to be Jake Abelson. It's Mykhailo Mykhailichenko.
Coming from a part of the world where I come from, Tony, down in New Zealand, it's so hard to imagine how the Ukrainians are able to continue on with the horrible war that's going on, continue on with their training, with their water skiing, and I think I saw that at the European Junior Championships, I think the Ukraine won the under 14 teams title. At those
That's right, the under 14s.
To me, that's just mind blowing. When they got. Essentially, their country's been invaded, and yet they're still able to produce some really good water ski results.
Absolutely, and you're not wrong there. As I see Mykhailo Mykhailichenko on 14.25 meters, a member of that very team that took the team title in the U14s, and the Ukrainians in the European Open Championship medaled on the podium. They managed to get into the top 3.
Amazing.
Yeah, some great skiing there, and they've mostly been training in Austria for the vast majority of the season. So obviously they'll want to give a big shout out to the folks at the various sites in Austria that they've been warmly welcomed to ski on places such as Salmsee, which is in Linz in Austria, and also IWWC, which is in Vienna, which is where we had the recent U21 European. So they've certainly availed themselves of the opportunity to ski in those locales, and they receive some top quality coaching at both sites, and they have some good coaches of their own. There we see Scott the Rocket Man Ellis getting ready to bring Misha back into the course. Mykhailo Mykhailichenko, known as that to everyone else.
So obviously, if he skied in the under 14 team this year, he's probably only 14 years of age now.
Yeah, that's correct.
He's a young guy to be skiing in the Open Worlds.
Yep, his slaloming ability has continued to increase, but his real abilities lie with the trick event. He's been capable of tricking close to 9,000 points on a regular basis. So here we go, Mykhailo Mykhailichenko.
Yeah, nice pass. Heavily strapped knee there, right knee I think it is. He obviously had carrying some sort of an injury, but didn't affect that pass. It was a very nice slalom pass.
Not a problem at all as he settles down for pass number 3. That is going to be the 12-meter line. Mykhailo Mykhailichenko. Let's have a look at the tail of the tape for him. His score last weekend at the European U21s, he got 3 on 11.25 meters, and he got into the final VRA runoff, and he subsequently scored 1.5 on 11. It's been fairly consistent getting halfway down 11.25 meters. European Open, he got that score. Then he got 3.5 at the European Juniors, and another 3.5 there. So I tell you what, that's really, really consistent, especially for a skier as young as Mykhailo Mykhailichenko is, being able to ski in the under 14s. you can certainly make some assumptions where his age is right now. And he's quite tall with it as well, so that is obviously going to give him a little bit of an advantage going forward. And here he comes. Mykhailichenko, 12 meters.
Yeah, 12-meter line now. Slightest of head breezes from that start-sock end. Looking to be on time and early here. But lean back on 3, though. Out of 4 ball, pretty nice. Around 5, and he's going to run the 12-meter line. Well done.
There you go. Good skiing there for Mykhalichenko. 6 buoys on 12, and now getting set for 11.25 meters. And I would imagine his personal best is somewhere around 3.5 or 4, judging by the scores. But then I'm looking down the list and seeing that he competed in the San Gervasio Championship. Not the pro event, mind you. This is the 20th International. And he got a score of 1 at 10.75 meters in that opening round and came back with 2 on 12. So on the basis of that, his personal best is just into 10.75 meters. So we got a very, very capable athlete.
And the age that he is too, he's probably bounces around a little bit between slaloming at 55 kilometers per hour and 58 kilometers per hour too, I would believe. Tony,
yeah, that personal best at 1 at 10.75 was actually at 58k.
Yeah, wow, that's a good score.
And here we go.
Big test here for this youngster, 11.25 with a very slight tailwind.
Here we go. There's number 1. Let's see if he can. A nice hook up on number 1. Round number 2. Oh, a bit of a jumpy edge change there. Going back to the days of Wade Cox. Look at him
round
go.
5. Can he run the 11.25? He has.
Yes, he can. Look at this.
Oh, sensational.
Nice.
Big fist pump.
Get up it.
14-year-old from the Ukraine with 11.25 meter line. That's sensational skiing.
All right, as they say, game on.
Geez, that's a big contender for the slalom pass of the days.
Never mind slalom. What about overall? I mean, if he gets a decent trick score and jumps close to his capability, which is in the high 40s, then we could see a Ukrainian overall skier in the top 20 at the very least.
Oh, geez, he almost came unstuck on that edge change into 3 ball.
Yeah, but he held on to it, and has a slalom style very, very similar to Wade Cox and way back in the 80s, early part of the 90s. And speaking of Wade Cox, he's actually on his way here to be our dockside reporter for towards the end of these championships.
What a magnificent job he does too with his roving mic around the site.
You can find out more about Wade Cox by going to his Instagram presence. So check out Ski with Wade on Instagram and let's have a look. Mykhalichenko.
So PB is 1.5, I think. I heard you say, Tony. So
It's
good 1
1.
ball. It's 1. Well, he's
There's
got a
his PB. Look at this. He gets deep there, and he gets 2. And I tell you what, he is as happy as a clam right now.
Well done. That's an excellent performance. Personal best at the World Championships for the 14-year-old from the Ukraine.
Yeah, we got off the handle really, really early into number 1 and just using his height to get round buoy number 2. We hooked up and just kind of ran out of steam a little bit there. But I tell you what, 2 on 10.75 meters. Great skiing. And that might also end up being a national record for Ukraine in the U14s.
Well, yeah, but he's at 58, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tony, so...
Or at least one of the top scores in the U17s.
I mean, I don't know whether you can't for a record, but if you add 6 buoys when you put the speed down to 55, and then that's a huge score. Either way you look at it for an under 14 skier.
But great skiing there. No two ways about it. So he's in second place right now. So let's give it up for Mykhalichenko. From Ukraine, 2 at 10.75 meters in second place right now. Jakub Bonnier still has the lead with 3.5 at 10.75 meters, but his score is getting increasingly challenged right now.
Yeah, and good stuff. And to all our viewers watching in the Ukraine at the moment, It gives you something to smile about. Oh, the old TikTok at the end too. That was classic, Tony.
Yeah, but I think Ryuta Funo's was better.
Okay.
Nice try.
Well done.
All right then. So as we get ready for the next series of slalom, Series 3, Blaze Grubbs and Gustavo Kretzmer currently have a two-way tie for the lead right now on 5. Tim Wild, third place right now with a 4 at 10.75 meters. Jakob Bogner with 3.5 at 10.75 meters all the way from Series 10. Then we got a multiple way tie for 5th between Santiago Correa, Dominic Kuhn, Victor Short Sorensen, and Alvaro Lamadrid on 3. And the rest of the results you can navigate to by going to IWWF.sport. That's IWWF.sport.